Ooh, I'm tired. Let's get this link and post it. My videos. That's me. Mute. Hello, Claire. How are you doing today? I'm just posting the video, you know, all this normal stuff. I'm going to send you, I don't know if you could, I literally have your letter up to send you now. I was trying to figure out if that's the right way, but there's literally, like, TCC says, like, nothing. It's real confusing. It just says send everything, so I guess that's right. Because sometimes, I'm sure they didn't want to send it separately. Because it really is, like, I understand how it, like, works now. Well, not really, like, with, it being super weird, but sometimes they, like, get, like, weirded out by submitting scholarship letters that way. Because, I mean, theoretically, you could have wrote the whole thing. Yeah, my hair's blonde. Also very sweaty and wet because I just got done running in the rain outside and haven't done anything about it. Where am I going? There we are. There we go. There's the letter I want. I noticed a grammatical error in it potentially. Yeah, that's what I figured. That someone said it, and it's the right thing to do it. It's just I don't have like a digital signature or anything, so but it has my phone number and my stuff on it, so I figure it's fine. I have to remember I noticed a grammatical error in it and I want to change that. I have to find it again. Let me pull up YouTube on my phone too, so in case you're currently, while I'm staring at things, trying to talk to me. I also always love when I'm eating during these. Big ups to anyone with misophonia who's dying. They're watching this while I eat. Alright, cool. PDF. Alright, cool. I think my biggest problem with letters of recommendation is never knowing how to spell the word recommendation. Alright, good. Should be good. Alright, sent. And I'll continue to stare into a screen while I eat my lunch. Cool. Email super fast. Should probably start putting in grades for this week, considering it's up to date from last week, I'm pretty sure. But if you guys don't know, they're redoing the roof at Kempsville. And so we have to do the end of the year room clear out stuff early. So I have been doing that all week because I have so much stuff up. I know my password. Oh, yes, I did. Thank you so much, Claire. It was really sweet of you. It was really cool. I like at first I was like, oh, it's a cool record. And also, like you said, I was like, then I realized the whole sorry you can't play it thing, but it was still cool. Very nice. Thank you very much. It's really cool. Thank you. Very thoughtful. Do you love records for Tech? My favorite things. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have to do that. And speaking of things to open, I need to send this out. I'll do it right now before I forget. The time, I don't know if, like I said, if you guys waited or not, I'm going to do it on Friday. Next Friday. So that I have Javon, Nyla, and Chelsea's time capsule still that I need to send, give to them. My brain's not working well right now either. To be honest, I'm dying from trying to change. I didn't realize what time it was when I went running, and now I'm just dead. let me real quickly look at all the times again that you guys sent me before I lose my mind. And then I also have to respond to this message. All right, that's a good time. Cool. I'm doing well, Shamira. Putting a note on Schoology right now. Hopefully, that music you hear is the person who lives above me in their car. Hopefully, there's no cuss words in it soon. Yeah, I can't think of thing. I'm not supposed to. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell you yes or no to that, Randy, but yeah. I don't know if it probably leaked it anyways. I don't know if anyone was watching this that matters. There's a lot of people watching this apparently. Huh. A lot's comparative to normal. But the answer to your question, Rainey, is that there is potentially something coming out soon about that. Keep it appropriate. If it's not appropriate, they will pull them before the thing. It may or may not have been mentioned in a staff meeting yesterday, and I assumed it got leaked instantly because that's usually what happens. Don't tell me that you didn't hear anything from me. Don't tell me I didn't say a dang thing. I just said I've heard rumors of. All right, let me. Yeah, that's English. No cap exactly, Angelina. So maybe, hopefully, Malai just sent me a message asking when the date of graduation is. So hopefully she's paying attention to this too, so that she can understand. So let me just pull up the whole thing and I'll explain how it's kind of working. I am on as many years on the graduation committee, so I'm helping plan it. I don't know, we don't know much besides what VV Schools has released. Anyways, we're still going, okay, we wish we had this information a month ago so it'd make it so we don't have to plan it in like 3 weeks. Pretty much right now we're going, oh god, let's plan stuff. I'm still reading names. I'll explain how that works, or at least how I understand it works right now. Because food. Okay, so I think on your actual graduation, the date was supposed to be actual graduation, they're going to do light up the football stadium and play Pomp and Circumstance. Also, for some reason, they kept on saying this as being 8:20, and then for 20 minutes and 20 seconds, they'll do 20:20, like to play Pomp and Circumstance. For some reason, for a long time, I kept thinking it was 8:20 a.m., but it took me a while to realize I'm very dumb, and it's 8:20 p.m., which makes more sense for you being able to see the lights in the stadium. Then the virtual tribute will be like basically like a graduation ceremony, kind of like how like TCC did theirs a little bit if you saw it. Where it's gonna be like pre-recorded speakers, Miss George, Val, and Sal, like there normally is at graduation, and I think they're doing slides of all the of your pictures, like your senior pictures and stuff. Which interesting fact, they just changed this week in Schoology. Your senior pictures are just there now. And then on those dates, like between the 17th and the 20th, uh, basically there's going to be as far like a way for you guys. I'm not sure how it's gonna be set up yet. This is still the logistics we're working out. To come in and you will walk across the Kempsville stage while we read your name. It'll be social distance. It'll be like you won't like it'll be a couple like it'll be like you'll get a time set up for it. So it'll be you walk across the stage, me or Miss Kimball read your names, or if depending on how long it is, might be someone else too. I'll be there, and then you'll have like Life Touch or whoever does photos will be there to take pictures of you. They're allowing some family members in, so you'll be able to take pictures with your family as well, and you'll be given a date during that time period to do it. So, now how that is all going to be scheduled out, it's what we're, only some of you guys got it changed, are what we're frantically doing right now. That's what we're doing right now, trying to go, oh no, what are we doing? To make it run as smoothly as possible. And stuff like that. Claire, I have no idea what portion of the alphabet I'm reading, considering it's going to be a lot more like, because like obviously I can't, it doesn't, I mean, we'll probably just, whoever wants us to read our name, I don't care. I can read whoever's name. Like with normal graduation, like how we'll, like you might have noticed, or maybe not, because some of you guys were in the class and I just stood outside of a classroom and asked people, is this how you say your name? Is this how you say your name? Is this how you say your name? It'll be more like commitment to graduate, where you'll show up with a card and I'll go, is this how you say your name? And then read it. But I theoretically, me and Miss Kimball already said we'll be there for all the days, so it doesn't, I don't know. Because like reading names at graduation, like reading names here will be like reading one name every like 5 minutes. Reading names at graduation, if I read a name every 5 minutes, it'd be a big issue because it'd be a big stop. I don't know about masks, to be honest. No one has mentioned it either way yet. So I have no idea, to be honest. I don't like, theoretically, maybe. I don't know. That's a very theoretical maybe about masks. Because theoretically the guidelines say wear a mask in public spaces. But the idea is spacing you guys out, so I don't know, to be honest. So we'll see about that. To be honest, like I'll ask. I don't know. I really don't know. If you guys, I have no idea. They might look like, if worst case scenario, they'd say, I'm just predicting. Don't know. Can't be for sure. I'm predicting that they would let you take it off for the walking across the stage part, where they're gonna take your picture and stuff. But I don't know. I could not for sure tell you. The funny part about that, Claire, is I joke that one of the names I've messed up the most ever is Alexandra because I accidentally say Alexandria all the time. So, maybe. I usually read your names right at graduation. Like how I told Angelina's sister I was going to call her last name Duke at graduation. I did not. I'm not sure if I read her name, to be honest. I know. I know for a fact Miss Kimball read her name. Because Ayana got real mad the first time Miss Kimball practiced it. She said Ayana instead of Ayana. Yeah, they. At least now I can tell who got senior pictures in time. How's it? Oof. I should be able to read you guys' names. Probably. Like, correct. Yeah, I got bored and dyed my hair blonde. Alright, yeah, stop procrastinating. I gotta do stuff. Yeah, I just got bored and dyed my hair blonde. I thought it'd be funny. If you guys haven't noticed, most of the things I do with my hair or my beard is because I thought it'd be funny. I dyed it last Saturday or Friday night, and I'm already getting roots. Too much work. So, if the yearbooks come, like I don't know how yearbooks are gonna work. I think they're supposed to come in by the event where you guys walk around the stage, and I don't see why I couldn't just sign it there too. Cause I'll bring hand sanitizer and gloves or whatever. Theoretically, they're supposed to come by then. They're supposed to come the last week of school, like they're by the 13th. They said. If not, I don't see why not. If we have physical school next year, if you guys have seen the CDC guidelines for reopening schools, there it's not physically possible in my opinion, but whatever. So we'll see. I think there's a non-zero chance. There's three plans: start normal, start social distancing, start digital. So we'll see what happens. Those are the three plans that the Virginia DOE is throwing around right now. Like I said, I don't know how social distancing will work, considering you're supposed to be 6 feet apart, and you've been in a classroom before, so you know that's hard. I think they said potentially that you can do like sneeze guards. So like the plastic guards you've seen. If you can't do that, so like each kid would be at their own desk with a sneeze guard around it. That'd just be wild. That and like there's some that say the teachers can't change, so like I don't know how that would work. We'll see what happens. I don't know what school's gonna look like next year yet. We're just waiting and seeing. Either way, I'm like, we'll just do whatever. We'll do the best that we can, considering we know this whole pandemic. We've got more things to worry about. Literally, it says on the CDC guidelines that there should be one kid per seat on the bus, and if possible, you do every other seat. And that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if bus. It also says that you would eat, like we talked about last time, Angelina. You eat lunch in the classroom. You would not move pretty much throughout the day. Besides, like go to the bathroom. They want you to stay in the same classroom. This was the CDC guys. We'll see what happens. I don't really know. I'll do whatever they tell me. You do the best with the situation you're in. I mean, that's the CDC's recommendation. And to make it safer doesn't mean, they're basically saying this is what should happen until it's fine. I mean, I don't think I can teach lots of subject areas if I had to stay in the same classroom. I could teach algebra, but not basic math. You guys have to do timetables yourselves. We'll see what they do. I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't teach physics or calculus, or really math analysis, or AP Chem, or like any AP science or math, really, at all. But whatever. All right. Whew. Oof. Just deleting things. Deleting. At least I could try to. Forgotten most grammar rules. I'll make them up as I go along. It's fine. No I before E except when I feel like it. But yeah, the graduation stuff. I think they sent out. If not, they're gonna have another meeting sooner than later. I think the next graduation meeting is theoretically scheduled after next week, the May, towards the end of next week maybe. I know as a graduation committee we're meeting next week to figure out what the hell we're doing logistically. We've got some good plans. Got a clocker on the scheduling. So should be good. We're gonna do like a walkthrough, and then they'll do the meeting and tell you what you can and cannot do and how it's scheduled and all this kinds of stuff. You guys will have. It seems I wasn't sure how the response to this was going to be, but it seems like people are okay with it for the most part. It's not what they want, but given the circumstances, because everyone wants everything to be back to normal. But given the circumstances, it seems people are relatively happy with the fact they get to walk across the stage, get their name read, get pictures taken, and stuff like that. So that's good. I mean, I had some people say they prefer this, but yeah, it does say that. Each school will work with seniors and their families regarding the specific time for the walk. You can bring 10 people with you. What do you do it to? So not 500 people, but 10 people. Oh, and your Chromebook? Got it. Did Bernie Sanders fall down? Yeah, I guess he did. No, you don't count as a 10. Amazon has like never been blocked. That's why I always told teachers if they were trying to like watch Netflix, I'm like, no, 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 not well. They unblocked Netflix for teachers recently, but crap. Okay, never mind. Then unplug my computer and it dies instantly. Amazon Prime has lots of movies and stuff and documentaries and all those kinds of things, and like Bill Nye on it. We're gonna do this now, computer. And you can watch that there. No, Randy, you do not count as the 10. One of the 10. It's 10 guests. Maybe. Now that I say that, let me read that again. I think like that would be. I don't know what Sheen is, for one thing. I do now, I guess. But it has. I don't think it's you and 9. I think it's 10. I'm like 99.99999% sure. It's you plus 10. I think I buy a new battery for this computer. Yeah, you do. That's something like that's the thing. Even like if in these circumstances that we did do like for Chesapeake and basically Chesapeake Norfolk basically was doing this too. Stop it, computer. Uh, that they're basically hoping that for their August graduations, we're in phase 3, and there's no necessarily proof that's gonna happen. So they can say all they want to. You can bring as many people, but it could be even impossible there for their phase 3 graduations to have more than like 4 family members, because that was an idea that was brought up before, to have just 4 family members. So it would be like mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad, and that's kind of it. Let me see if I can fix this and not try to my computer to die while I do this. Let's see if this fixes it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's 4 plus 10 words, 1 plus 10 right now. Didn't fix it. There we go. At least it won't give me a sound though. Yeah. Let me message that person. I guess I didn't turn that off. I'm gonna buy this battery right now. I'm over this. Over it. Well, that's interesting. The worst. Well, I'm buying laptop batteries. You guys have any other questions, comments, concerns about, you know, graduation that I can't answer? I might not be able to, but I can try to. Yeah, there should be. I don't know. Like, that's one of the things we're thinking about logistically right now. There's definitely going to be some uh, there. I just don't know which ones or how many of them will be there. But they're like, because we have like, I just made my context mess up. Because like unlike how there were junior marshals last year at graduation, we can't do that. But we still need to like get you guys through the school, and there might be like stations, like a selfie station or something. So like if like yearbooks are available, you might pick them up there and stuff like that. So there'll be teachers to help deal with those things. But I don't know who and I don't know how many. We'll figure that out later. Even though I Miss George already joked that Miss Feltz gets the job of making sure all the graduates show up in presentable attire, because that's been Mrs. Feltz's like job at like every graduation for the past 20 years at least, where she yells at kids because you got to be dressed properly. So there will be some, for sure. Just don't know who they are or how many. Because theoretically, at some point, all kids have to come turn in their stuff too, and there'll be set up times for that and all those things. So you too will have to turn in things, but there's talk of doing it that week, doing it other weeks, figuring it out, doing it the same day as your graduation, or doing graduation, or yada yada yada, and it's all planning that has got to happen right now, and we're not sure. So we'll see. We will hopefully know much more by. I'm going to break my computer next week. Like, this is insane that it does this. It's really annoying. I went to Wegmans last maybe I don't think I've been to Wegmans in a week or two. I just went to Food Line this week because I had more to do. I haven't gone grocery shopping. I go grocery shopping on Fridays, so tomorrow. But I have not gone to Wegmans in about a week and a half. Even though Wegmans is super nice, it's also a 20-ish minute drive both ways for me. And Food Line is a approximately 4-minute drive for me. 4 or 5 minute drive for me. I think I gotta go to Harris Teeter too, but no one's social distancing in Harris Teeter. Get it together, Harris Teeter. Stop it. This is gonna drive me nuts. It's been doing this for a few days now. I wonder what they're doing. What was I doing? Alright, it is 3:52. I'm about to break my computer physically if it keeps making these noises and doing the battery thing. So I'm probably going to sign off a little early. Let me know if you have any last minute questions, comments, concerns, queries, etc., etc., etc. If not, I'm going to sign off momentarily. All right, those were the few minutes